Okay. So good evening, everyone. Thank you so much for joining us this evening. And today you will witness a live Kangen water demonstration. And before I will proceed, I just want to share to you my story, how I got involved with this amazing water. My story began when my youngest son was diagnosed with infantile fibrosarcoma. It's a very rare type of cancer when he was just 2 months old baby. And to make the long story short, when they did the surgery, they found out that there are cancer cells that are attached to a large vein, that it's even more dangerous to take it off. So they decided to leave it, but they warned me that there's a high chance of recurrence, but they advised me to maintain antioxidant. And knowing that this is the most powerful antioxidant that we can put in our body, we purchased the machine for personal use only at that time. And since the lot of people are asking about the demonstration, because we share free water, and until I decided to do this full time, because when I was working at the largest credit union in the world, and then they asked me, can you do the demo? Of course, I say no, because I'm working. And every time I say no, I am bothered. I said, what if that person who's asking for demo, this will save their life? This can change their life. So, because this is really a lifesaver. Yeah, so that's why I said I have to do something. And I decided to leave my job, and this is now what I do. And I'm committed to do this for the rest of my life. So you won't hear this Kangen water from advertising on the radio, on TV, because this is true human-based marketing, because the word of mouth is more powerful than that 2-minute advertising on TV endorsed by celebrities. Because this, we take time to share the water. Sometimes we even lend them a machine for them to try. So that's how passionate we are in this mission, because it's a mission. So this is all about helping people to improve their health and finances eventually, if they are willing to go with the program. So this is really a life-changing product. So I am one of the living testimony of this. So it truly changed my life. And that is the reason why I became so passionate about this. And I since pandemic, we were not able to go out and do the demonstration. That's why I initiated this Zoom presentation. So until now, we still keep it, because this is the easiest, more convenient way to connect with people. Like Sister Phyllis, she's from Texas. So is that right, Sister Phyllis? Right? So we sometimes we have people joining from the Philippines, from Ireland, from different countries. So this is the more convenient way. But of course, we already get back doing in-home presentation. So I'll go ahead and pull out my PowerPoint presentation here. Okay. Yes. So change your life by changing your water. So that's the slogan of the company: change your water, change your life. So sometimes people think, wow, by just changing your water, you can change your life. Yes, because it depends on the water that we are drinking. That because what we are introducing you here is targeting the root cause why people are getting sick. Because people think that all water is the same, but no, it's not. Not all water is the same. So, like gas, remember, we have 87 octane, we have 90 octane, 93 octane. So, of course, if
Excuse
you
me,
are,
Sister Cynthia.
yes,
You have Annie as the co-host.
Oh, I'm sorry. Hold on. Okay, hold on. Let me see here. Sorry for that. Oh yeah, sorry. Okay. Okay, there you go. Okay. Okay. So as I was saying, so like gas, there are different octane. So of course, if you are driving a high-end car, you're not going to put 87 octane. Of course, you put the premium one. So the same thing with our body. We deserve the best quality water. And that is the reason why there's a 8.5, 9.0, 9.5. We want the 9.5, right? Hi. So the company is named Enagic. Do you know what that means? Energy and magic equals Enagic. So this is a company based in Japan. It started in 1974, and they only started uh, marketing in a global market in 2003, and that started in US. And now it's all over the world. We now have 40 branches all over the world, and we are now the top industry leader when it comes to water ionization. And we are member of the Direct Selling Association, so we are legit. Okay, so with that 49 years. Actually, we are celebrating the 49th year anniversary in July this year. So with that long years that we've been operating, we have received awards, certifications, and documented recognition. And one of them is a certificate that is saying that this is a certified medical device in Japan. We all know that a medical device, that is something to improve our health. And there's also an association in a doctors association in Japan composing of 6,500 doctors, and this is the only water ionizer that they endorse. So Inagic is a certified quality. It's ISO certified. So when your product is ISO certified, that guarantees the quality. And we are the only one who got this gold seal from WQA, because Enagic is the only ionizer manufacturer in the world with this coveted certification. There are a lot of machines out there, but only Enagic passed their standard. And why we are talking about water now? Because our body is 60 to 75% water, and according to Dr. Corin Allen, if we supply our body with the right quality water, it will function to its maximum capacity. So our brain is 70% water, lungs 83% water, heart is 73% water. So all our system in the body, so all rely on water, especially the circulatory system, which is blood. Our blood is 90% water. So if we supply our body with the right quality water, the healthy water, so then it changes the functionality of our body, because it's the water that carry the nutrients to the cells. And that is the reason why Kangen water is superior. Once you are drinking Kangen water, you will feel the benefit. Even those people who doesn't have any health issues like Mia. So this is great because you will feel extra energy. So that's why some people think that when they are already healthy, they don't need this product. Of course, all the more that you need this because you don't want to get sick. So this is your maintenance. Wow. Could you imagine your maintenance is water? Unlike a regular maintenance that messes up your kidney, your liver, your pancreas, right? Because all those medicines, so even those supplements that are synthetic, it will mess up your kidney, because I have tried that before. I heard that this is good supplement for this, for this, for this. Wow, I ended up taking 5 supplements, and you know what? It messed up my kidney. I said, no way. So that is the reason why Enagic also have this supplement, because it's all natural. We can talk more about that later. All right. So since we are talking about the importance of water in our body, so that's why we are talking about water here. So which type of water we should be drinking on a daily basis? Okay, so we are not just the one talking about this water. So if you go on YouTube, if you type Kangen water, so many that will pop up. So this is Dr. Barrio. He's a licensed chiropractor with in-depth education in the field of biological medicine. And he specializes in how the body heals itself. And this is like a video clip. So I just captured what caught my attention. But if you want to watch the whole video, it's a 45-minute video. You go to YouTube, Dr. Barrio plus type Kangen water, and you will find it. And this is what he is talking here.
And this is all you need for your body to repair itself. Ready? Get this. A surplus of energy in a hydrated alkaline environment. A surplus of energy in a hydrated alkaline environment, and your body will repair everything.
Wow. So that caught my attention. So because he's a doctor, normally a doctor, once you are diagnosed with any health issue, they will always start with medication right away. But here, he's the other way. So he's saying surplus energy, hydrated alkaline environment, and your body repair everything. He said, everything. Wow, I like that. And surprisingly, so Kangen water, that's what Kangen water can do, because Kangen water is the most powerful antioxidant. That's the surplus energy, hydrated. So this Kangen water will provide you superior hydration because it's microclustered, smaller molecules that can penetrate deeply, and it will hydrate our body down to the cellular level. And alkaline environment, this Kangen water is the highest pH level that we can avail, and it's all natural. And that's the reason why we are here today, because I'm going to prove to you all these 3 properties through this actual demonstration. Okay, so let's talk about the antioxidation property first, because what's going on? Why do we need a very powerful antioxidant? We have to mean it that all of us are exposed to oxidation. Even the healthiest, wealthiest, wealthiest man on earth, they are exposed to oxidation. Yes. So especially now, we are a lot of us are now relying on technology. See, there's AI coming. Yes. So all radiation, right? So right in our home, we already exposed to radiation. That Wi-Fi, that 5G on our phone, these are very strong, and we carry that every day. And when you go to your kitchen, that microwave, when you go to your living room, that big screen TV, yes, so that's causing radiation, and that's damaging our cells. So actually, I only have 55 inches, and maybe like how many, like 3 feet away. Wow, I can feel it's damaging my eyes. So I have to buy a huge large screen filter for the TV. Yes. So I said, wow. So how about a little child? Because some parents now, they're not aware of that. So they make their TV as a babysitter, their gadget as babysitter. Yeah, so they turn it on, that gadget or the TV, and then the 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 child, the toddler is enjoying watching TV. Yeah, so we are now damaging their eyes. Yes. So if all of us are exposed to oxidation, that is the reason why we need a very powerful antioxidant. So what happens if oxidation taking place in our body? Let's start on the eyes. Yes, so that's why there are a lot of people you see now, 2 years old, 3 years old, the child wearing eyeglasses. Wow. And then joints, rheumatoid arthritis, the immune system, cold and flu, we can easily catch that. We can easily catch virus. Yes, and on the brain, this is very important. Once our brain cells are damaged, what happened? Do you think your brain can function well? You can think well? No more. You have mental uh, problem there. So sometimes you forget things, easily forget things, right? So that's the early onset of dementia, bipolar, depression, anxiety, insomnia, autism for children. Wow. ADHD, Alzheimer's disease, Parkinson's disease. All of this are due to oxidation in the brain. So multi-organ, a lot of people are suffering diabetes all over the world now. Yes, so that's the number one disease all over the world. Because when we go outside, especially when you are on fast food, yes, I've been observing. Oh my God, a lot of people are drinking soda. Yeah, so that's very acidic. Okay, lungs, asthma, skin. That's very visible. So for those people are too much exposed on the sun, yes. So wrinkles are here. Yeah, so that's why I said, wow, this Kangen water will preserve your youthful beauty. And how about the cardiovascular? Yes, a lot of people are having high blood pressure, atherosclerosis, angina. So all of this. So if you are experiencing any of this, you need a very powerful antioxidant. And that's why you are here today, because I'm going to show you this the most powerful antioxidant that we can put in our body. Before we proceed with that, I want you to understand this. Every human being, we are composed of trillion cells in our body. And every cell is designed to run at least negative 20 to negative 25 millivolts. So it means that there's electricity in our body. But to heal, we must make new cells. And to make a new cell, it requires negative 50 millivolts. So chronic disease occurs when voltage drops below negative 20, or you cannot achieve negative 50 millivolts to make new cells. Wow, when I saw this one, I said, wow, so we need a very powerful antioxidant. All right, so let's go ahead and stop this screen share so that we can now start the actual demonstration. So this is the ORP monitor. So ORP stands for oxidation reduction potential. So if it's negative, at least we're looking for at least negative 50 millivolts. Okay, so let's check which one has can provide us the negative 50 millivolts. All right, so I always start with this Sprite zero sugar, because there's still a lot of people, when they see that zero sugar, they believe that there's no sugar here. Yes, there's no natural sugar, but they use artificial sweetener, which is aspartame, and that is chemical. Okay, so this one here, the Sunny. The Sunny is a product of Coca-Cola, and this is from reverse osmosis. Reverse osmosis is multiple stages of filtration system that they remove all the contaminants in the water, like chlorine, lead, but including those good minerals. What are those good minerals? Calcium, potassium, magnesium, sodium. So this is gone. So this is now just clean water. or we call it dead water, and I'll prove that to you later. And this one here is Niagara. It's a purified water, okay? And this one here is Essentia. So for those people who are health conscious that they haven't encountered the Kangen water, they think that this is the best water because it's showing here ionized hydration 9.5 pH. So wow, they're showing that it's high pH, okay? But people doesn't aware that this is chemically induced. So if you've been drinking Essentia, look at the label, and actually it's so printed in very, very fine print. Some people cannot even read it, but it's showing here purified water by reverse osmosis. So there's an ingredients in the water, supposed to be not, right? Because it should be just water. But look, sodium bicarbonate, wow, dipotassium phosphate, magnesium sulfate, and calcium chloride. Wow. We have learned this in basic chemistry, the combination of chemicals. So that's one, sulfate, chloride, right? Yes. So therefore, what I'm trying to show you here, this is a chemically induced bottled alkaline water. So it's no longer the natural minerals that's loaded in here. It's chemicals. Okay. So what we are looking for is the natural water. Okay. So this is the Kangen water, freshly produced from the machine, the Kangen machine. Okay. This is the 9.5. So both of these are based on their label. This is 9.5 and this is also 9.5. Okay. So first thing that we are going to show you is the antioxidant property. Okay. So we're looking for at least negative 50 millivolts. So you can look at the screen. Wow. We are looking for just negative 50 millivolts, but Kangen water reading is negative 500 plus. So it means that this is what Dr. Barrio is talking about, surplus energy, because it surpassed the minimum requirement of negative 50 millivolt. It means that since this is a very powerful antioxidant, it repairs the damaged cells on our body on a daily basis quickly. And it stimulates the body to reproduce new cells. So that's why for me, this is the natural stem cell. Could you imagine that you are ongoing on a stem cell on a daily basis? So because during the day we are exposed to oxidation, and then during nighttime, that's when our body repair itself. And that's when we are sleeping, that's when the repair is taking place. Wow, God created our body and he programmed it perfectly, excellently, that our body repairs itself. Wow. Could you imagine that you're so tired and then when you wake up in the morning, wow, you are energized again, right? And the water, the quality of water that you are taking plays an important role on that, the healing process. Okay. So now, this is the Essentia bottled alkaline water. See, that's a great difference, right? So from negative 500 plus down to positive. What does it mean if it's positive? It's damaging the cells. Wow. So you're just wasting your money here. Could you imagine this is like $2 a bottle? And how much of this are you going to consume for a month? That's a lot, right? So $2, $2, $2. Wow, that's a lot. All right. So and that sometimes it depends on the size of the family. So if you're more members of the family, so you spend more. Okay. So normally a single person will spend $80 a month. Wow. Could you imagine how many people in your family and all is spending $80 a month? Oh, that's a lot. Okay. How about this? This is purified water. Positive. You don't want this. Okay. How about this, the sunny? Okay. Wow. It's positive. Okay. So pay attention to this soda. So the higher the positive, the more that is causing oxidation, the damage of the cells. That is positive for, it's like reverse of Kangen water. Okay. So pay attention to this. So positive 492. Now, let's go to Kangen water. Oh my God, look at that. So, wow, that is negative 500 plus. So, our chart is correct. So, the Kangen water is at least negative 500 or negative 400. So, that's what Dr. Barry is talking about, surplus energy, and our body will repair everything. Yes. So, what happened if we have oxidation in our body? Yes, it's always start with inflammation. And what are those inflammation in our body? Yes, let's start on the brain: meningitis, tonsillitis, colitis, arthritis, gout. All those inflammation, those are the one that is giving us pain. So if you have pain in any part of your body, it means there's oxidation taking place in there. You need to take care of that. How? You need a very powerful antioxidant. And this is it. We're giving you the solution. Okay, let's move on to the second property, which is alkalinity. You see a rainbow here? Its color indicates the pH level. So I'm going to use this liquid pH tester. Everybody can buy this in a pool supply store. So you can buy your own if you want. Okay. And you can do the testing in your water that you're drinking. Okay. Wow, look at this. Probably even if I don't have to explain, it's a self-explanatory, right? So look, so this soda is orange. This is yellow. What does it mean if it's orange? Wow, it's too acidic. So when it's yellow, so that's when cancer cells begin to form. Wow, that is the reason why there are so many people are suffering from cancer now all over the world. Yes, and actually, Cheryl Crow was diagnosed with breast cancer. And when they did the biopsy, they found out dioxin. What is dioxin? That is the chemical reaction when this bottled water are exposed to heat. Then this bottle becomes soft. Then those those microplastic are now leaching into the water. So therefore, that's one of the cause of her breast cancer. Okay, so let's check this essentia. Wow. Yes, it's true. It's blue, but it's not 9.5. So this is only 8.5. Okay. It is true that they were able to increase the pH of the water. So look at that. But it's chemical, through chemical. So what we want in our body is the natural one. So Kangen water is. Okay. So it's purple. What does it mean if it's purple? It's a higher pH level. Okay. So now, what Kangen water can do to our body? So don't feel guilty of your if you've been drinking all these acidic drinks in the past. Okay. So assuming that this is your body, because we are what we eat and drink. So if you have drink this acidic water in the past, so it means that your body is acidic. So that's the reason why you are suffering from acid reflux, diabetes, arthritis. So how Kangen water can help? Okay. So let move. Let's say for today and moving forward, you want to drink Kangen water. Wow, look at that. Wow. There you go. Why this soda is not changing? Because the acid level here is like the battery in your car. So you need 32 cups to neutralize a bottle of soda. Wow. Now, so this is all purple now. So it means that this will neutralize the acidity in our body. Now, what happened if you start drinking soda again? Look at that. Wow. 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 So now they're all yellow. They're all acidic now. That's when those illness come back again. So that explains why there are so many people who are diagnosed with cancer. They went through those chemotherapy, radiation therapy, and then after that, they're on remission, and then not changing their diet after a few months, then the cancer is back again. Yes, it doesn't matter how many times you go on chemotherapy, but if you don't change your diet, it will still come back. So, therefore, to be healthy is now a choice. So, it's your choice. Do you want to stay healthy? Then stay alkaline. Do you want to stay sick? Then you can continue consuming all those acidic drinks, acidic food, those processed food that has preservatives. Yes. See, acid is sickness, alkaline is health. It's your choice. All right. So I hope you learned something from that. And let's move on to the other property of the water, which is the microclustering. So that is for superior hydration. I like that. Okay. So how can I prove that Kangen water is the best for hydration? All right. So we're going to make tea this time. Normally, how do we make tea? We just boil the water, right? But this time I have tap water here, but it's just room temperature. And the other cup is Kangen water 9.5, room temperature as well. Okay, so I'm going to use this Yamamoto green tea. So the same tea bag, different type of water. Let's see what happens. Okay, so I'm going to dip here 10 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Look at that. Wow. This is, you see the T, but here it's, I can see a slight change in the water, but it's very visible that this is darker, right? Why? What happened? Because regular water, the clustering of the molecules is 15 to 30 molecules. So it's larger molecules cannot penetrate the tea bag quickly. But once it was processed from the machine, the same water, once it was processed from the machine, then it reduced into 5 to 8 molecules. Then when we use that for tea, it penetrates deeply into this tea bag and then release the tea. Wow. So that is the reason why this is the best to hydrate our body, because it hydrates to the cellular level. It hydrates into our brain in 60 seconds. Yes. So that's why when you are dehydrated before, you have to go to the hospital, they have to rush you there and they put that IV, and that's how you become hydrated again. But once you have this machine, you don't have to worry about going to that hospital. Just drink Kangen water. Yeah, sometimes if I am so thirsty, I can drink a liter. Yes. And you will notice because normally a regular water, when you drink 1 cup, it stays here in your stomach. So you feel bloated already. But when you drink Kangen water, right here, the body is absorbing it right away. Yes, all the more that you want more water because the body is waiting for that water to be absorbed. Yes, it hydrates to the cellular level, especially when you are dehydrated. Our body is like a sponge, waiting for that water to be absorbed. Yes, so therefore, this should be the water that we should be drinking if we want to stay hydrated. What happens if you are well hydrated? Yes, because if you are dehydrated, you cannot function well. Even if me talking here, I'm getting dehydrated. I need to hydrate my throat, right? So what happened if you have dehydrated brain cells? Wow, those brain cells will shrink and you cannot function well. So that's why we have to keep that brain hydrated. Wow, what happened? So imagine a raisin, a grape and a raisin. So a grape is fresh, and then a raisin is already strength because it's already dehydrated. So that will happen to our body. That's why when we age, that's why we have wrinkly skin, right? So you don't want to become a raisin. You want to stay as grapes. So that's why through Kangen water, you can preserve your youthful beauty, right? Wow, this is exciting, right? All right, so let's move on to the other property of the water. So, how do you normally wash your produce? Okay, so I have a sweet cherry tomato here. So it's still on the vine. I like these tomatoes. So they're a perfect circle. This is good for salads. Okay, so there you go. Okay, wow. I'll finish everything because this is my last demo prior to going home to the Philippines. Okay, so this is how we normally wash our produce. You just use tap water. But since we already have this machine, we don't use tap water anymore in washing our produce. So there is 11.5 pH water that you can produce from the machine. Okay, so at the touch of the button, you can now have this. Okay, why is it essential that we have to wash our produce? It is essential because in the farm, have you heard before that there's a recall for the lettuce because of that salmonella? Yes. So farmers nowadays, they are now using the oil-based pesticide because before when they're using the water-based pesticide, when it rains, it flushes the pesticide and they have to spray again. But now that they discovered this the oil-based pesticide, so it sticks to the fruit until it's harvested. So that will save them a lot of money. But who is suffering from those oil-based pesticide? We, the consumers. And do you know that consuming all those herbicide, pesticide that are being stored in our body, that is affecting our nervous system and that affects our brain. All right, so that's why there are a lot of people who are having brain problems there. All right, so since we're talking about the oil-based pesticide, okay, I have this sesame seed oil here. So I purposely use this sesame seed oil because it's a dark colored thick oil, okay, so that you can see from afar the separation of water and oil because we have learned that in basic chemistry, water and oil doesn't mix, right? There you go. Yes, it's true. See, you can see the oil is floating. Okay, so how about this 11.5? Let's see. Oh my God, look at that. So that's a big difference. See? The oil is emulsified. So this is 11.5 pH. So it means that, and pH stands for potential of hydrogen. And we learned that in basic chemistry, hydrogen is the smallest, the lightest element. It's in the form of gas. So since more hydrogen in here, so it has the ability to emulsify the oil. Wow. Now let's check what happened with the one that was washed with the regular water, tap water. Wow, it's clear. So you think you already wash your produce? Okay, let's check this one. Okay, this is just for demo purposes. If you are washing your produce on your own, make sure that you soak it with like 5 to 10 minutes to make sure that all those herbicide, pesticide, insecticide, and herbicide, even the wax. Wow. You notice that side, side, side. How is this related to suicide, homicide? It kills. It kills. So what is killing here is all those pesticide, germs, right? Germs, the pests, and everything. Wow. So and then you consume it, so that will kill. That's why uh, those people who want to end their life, they drink the pesticide, right? Wow, you don't want that. So it means that if you're consuming this, you are killing yourself slowly. Wow, look at this. Why this is yellow and why this is clear? What happened? So this yellow here, so these are the oil-based pesticide, insecticide, herbicide, wax that was sprayed on the tomato. See, we don't know that we are consuming poison slowly, slowly, slowly. And those pesticide, herbicide that we are is already stored in our body. So those are the one causing problems in our body. Okay. So especially on brain problems. Hi. So let's go back to this. Do you think this water is just for washing tomatoes? No. There is an effect in our body. There are health benefits in our body. So have you, any one of you have tried the colonoscopy, right? Or have you been diagnosed with atherosclerosis? What is atherosclerosis? So that is the hardening of the arteries because the buildup of plaque. That plaque, that is cholesterol, that buildup. So normally arteries is the, there should be a big hole so that the blood can freely circulate in our body. But because of the buildup of plaque, it blocks. So therefore, the blood cannot circulate. And that's when people have stroke because it cannot circulate. It cannot give you the oxygen that you need. Wow. And it also cleans your colon. And you know, when you like consuming red meat, yes, you need this. Yes, because red meat and also dairy product, if you like eating cheese, yogurt, you need this because cheese, dairy product will stay on the lining of the large intestine. And then if that's not being cleansed, then that's the start of polyps. Yes, and then it become cyst, tumor, and then colon cancer. That's why a lot of people who are suffering from colon cancer, and my father is one of the victims. Too bad Kangen water is not there yet at that time. Okay, so let's move on to the other property. Okay, so I have an exciting demonstration to show you. So remember a while ago, I mentioned that this is from reverse osmosis. They already remove all the minerals. So therefore, this one here is dead water. So because there's no more minerals. And do you know that minerals are conductor of electricity? So that's why we need minerals in our body. Okay. So let's put it here. And then this is the Kangen water. Remember a while ago when I showed you that video, Dr. Barrio said that we need surplus energy. So we have to surpass that minimum requirement of negative 50 millivolts. So I have another way to show you that Kangen water can provide us surplus energy. Aside from that, a while ago that it measured negative 500 plus, now I have another way to show you that it will blow your mind. Okay. So since we're talking about energy, right? Energy is electricity. That's why we have energy bill, electricity bill, right? So do you believe that water can produce electricity? Yeah, so that's why we have hydro plant, right? All right. Look, there's no light. This is what I'm talking about. That this is dead water because there's no more mineral, so there's nothing. There's no way that it can conduct electricity. Yes, but if you go and get a fresh water from Niagara Falls, it will light, right? But look, wow, look at this. This is amazing. So it's so bright. Wow, this is our natural energy drink. So who of you is still drinking those energy drink like that Gatorade? Yes. Look. Oh my God. So when I saw this demonstration, I said, "Wow, I have to share this water to every person that I will encounter because this is all about helping people improve their health." All right. So that's the